People say you never really know someone. I used to think that was nonsense. I thought if you loved someone deeply enough, if you shared a home, a bed, your dreams, your fears, if you spent years building a life together, then you knew them. I was wrong. My name is Daniel. I'm 34 years old, and for 6 years I believed I was married to the love of my life. Her name was Emily. We met at a coffee shop in Chicago. She was beautiful, but not in a flashy way. She had this quiet warmth, the kind that made people feel safe around her. She smiled at me while I stood awkwardly in line, trying to decide what to order. That smile changed my life. We talked for hours that first day. Then hours turned into dates. Dates turned into weekends together. And before I knew it, I couldn't imagine life without her. Emily was kind, patient, funny. The type of woman who remembered little things, how I liked my coffee, my favorite songs, the stories about my childhood. She made me feel seen. 2 years later, I proposed. She cried and said yes. It felt perfect. Our wedding was small but beautiful. Close friends, family, laughter, tears, promises. I remember looking into her eyes and thinking, I'm the luckiest man alive. For a while, I was happy. We bought a house together, started planning for children, talked about growing old side by side. But then, small things started bothering me. At first, I ignored them. Emily guarded her phone like it contained state secrets. She stepped into another room for calls. She smiled at texts, then quickly deleted them. Sometimes she disappeared for entire weekends, saying work needed her out of town. She always had proof: emails, hotel bookings, schedules. Everything looked real. And I trusted her. Because love makes you blind to what you don't want to see. Then came the night that destroyed everything. She was in the shower. Her laptop lit up on the kitchen table. A notification appeared. I wasn't snooping. I just happened to look. And what I saw froze my blood. Dad misses you. The kids keep asking when Mommy's coming home. My chest tightened. I stared at the screen. I thought it had to be a mistake. Wrong message. Wrong person. But curiosity became dread. I opened the chat, and my entire world collapsed. Photos. Hundreds of them. Emily holding 2 children. Emily standing beside another man. Emily kissing him. Christmas mornings, beach vacations, birthday parties, family dinners. Years of memories. Not old memories, recent ones, dated while we were married. My hands were shaking so badly I almost dropped the laptop. I couldn't breathe. My wife had another family. Not an affair, a whole second life. And somehow, I knew nothing. When she came downstairs, I was waiting. Laptop open. Photos on the screen. Her face turned white. She knew. No excuses. No lies. Just silence. Then tears. And finally, truth. Before she met me, she had been married. She had 2 children. Her marriage fell apart, but they stayed emotionally connected. When she met me, she wanted a fresh start. So she buried her past. She told herself she'd tell me later, but later never came. Instead, she kept living both lives. Part of the week with me, part of the week with them. 2 homes, 2 husbands, 2 completely different worlds. And both men believed they were the only one. I wasn't just betrayed, I was used. My money paid bills. My love gave her comfort. My trust gave her cover. I asked one question. Did you ever love me? She cried harder and whispered, in my own way, yes. That answer broke me more than the lies, because real love doesn't look like deception. The next morning, I packed everything I owned. I filed for divorce, blocked her number, left that house forever. Months later, I learned something even darker. Her first husband discovered me. He had no idea I existed. He thought she traveled for work. She lied to him too, for years. She wasn't choosing between two lives, she was manipulating both. And in the end, she lost everything. Both marriages, both homes, both families. Trust destroyed everywhere she touched. As for me, I'm still healing, still learning that love without honesty is just illusion. And sometimes, the person sleeping beside you is a stranger wearing the face you trust most. That's the hardest truth I ever learned. Too late. If this story shocked you, subscribe for more unbelievable true stories every day.